my dear friends, you're in the kitchen with Lillian. It's Saturday, and it means that we are cooking another dish here in the kitchen with Lillian. Today, we will be cooking an interesting dish. And that dish, there is no direct translation from Russian into English. It's going to closely resemble one of the pot roasts, and it's a roast with potatoes, with vegetables. And this, how we call it in Russia, is жаркое, жаркое, жаркое. This dish been in my recipe collection ever since I can remember myself, ever since I was conscious around the stove, around the oven. I always made it. What's so special about this dish? Well, if you are getting ready to receive many people in your house and you need a main course, main entree, which is not going to take all your time away from preparation of other dishes, then this dish is your way to go around your cooking for the party. And you hear my oven just came on because I preheated it to 450 degrees. So it's a pot roast. And why am I saying to you that it's going to free your time for other dishes? Because we are putting it in the oven, and the oven is doing all the job. And what are we putting in the oven? Let's see the list of ingredients. Here I have my chicken, and it's chicken thighs, and they're boneless. I want you to have boneless meat. Pork also would go, and it will do just fine, but technically any type of meat, your favorite meat, you can use. Beef also, roast beef or something like that could go for this dish. My preferred meat is poultry, and chicken, this is a wonderful organic chicken. I bought those thighs today at the store, and it was on the bone because the boneless was so expensive that I decided to buy with the bone. And I cut out the bones, and I have these bones in this other pot, and I will be making soup while the oven will be cooking the pot roast for us. And the vegetables, what we have here, we have potatoes, we have carrot, we have tomato and onion, and we do have garlic. We do have garlic also over here. So without any further ado, let's start cooking. And I have all this wonderful meat ready to go in the pot. And this is our Dutch oven, which I love very much. So I am not, it's not a big Dutch oven, and I think we are not going to cook a lot like I usually do. This is the nice portion, nice size of a pot. And let's start. So that much of the oil and meat goes into the pot. We are not seasoning it for now. It's just this meat and nicely looking meat. Look at this. That is our meat, and I'm sending it to the oven, and the oven been preheated to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. That's my cooking temperature, which I always cook on this temperature. Voila, we are done with meat. So the meat is taken care of. Then we are going to cut onion, potatoes, and carrots, and tomatoes, and it's going to be cooking. And it's easy because I won't be doing anything while that is cooking. Next vegetable that goes to our pot is our onion. And onion, I'm cutting nice half rinse because it's going to stay a long time in the pot and it will disintegrate, just going to leave us wonderful taste. I'm going to send it to the oven right away too. So technically, onion joins almost raw chicken. And no, it's not time to season it yet. Okay, let me show it. How is it doing over there? Here it is. Our wonderful pot. While oven is doing its wonderful magic. Да, Пепочка? Да, Пепочка? It's time to shred my carrot. Yes, I prefer, you can cut, you can cube your carrot, you can slice it. I prefer it shredded. And it will go into my pot. Flying pieces everywhere. And since I'm working the board, I'm going to cut my tomato as well. Let's go to the stove. Let's see how we're doing over here. Nice boiling process. Okay, let me see. Yes, it gave some juice. It's doing fine. Really very, very nicely cooking. And they're totally ready to take my carrots and tomato. And again, we are adding color to our dish. It's going to make it nice and pretty. And at this point, I'm going to add a little bit of water. Just a little bit. At the point when it's going to be boiling, I'll take it out and we'll season meat. Пепочка, да ты мой сладкий, что случилось? Что случилось, моя Пепочка? Okay, Pepas is saying it's his dinner time. Now let's see how our roast is doing. Beautiful. Our pot roast is just gorgeous. Let's go and do seasoning. And for that, we are going to add some salt. One, two, three, and pepper. Just a little bit of pepper. I think at this time I'm going to add my garlic. Let's go, and I'm going to place it back in the oven. Meanwhile, I'm going to cut some garlic. And you all know that I do have garlic press, but for this dish, I prefer cut garlic. And you probably already know that I'm very generous with my garlic, and especially this one is organic. I bought it this morning in the farmer's market. It's so, smells nice. Smells so nice. Now let's go add it into our pot roast. It's time to stir it and see where we are in terms of the broth, in terms of the juices, in terms of the meat quality. Everything is doing well. We are getting wonderful, wonderful roast. It's time for our garlic. And it's going to be back in our oven, but we are going to cut our potatoes because potatoes already are ready to go into the pot. And for the pot roast, potato pieces shouldn't be little. They should be quite large. Not very big, but not small, that's for sure. I decided to have 5 larger potatoes. I hope they're all going to fit into my pot. This is one of my favorite dishes, and my friends who know me, they come to my house if I invite them for a special meal, and if I'm telling them that I'm going to have Zharkoe, that pot roast, they say, oh, we will definitely come because your pot roast, your Zharkoe is so wonderful. Okay, let's combine all the ingredients together in our pot. We have enough juice over here, but I'm going to add maybe just a little bit more, because a little bit more water, because potato going to be the upper layer in this dish right now, and it's going to sit like that for maybe 20 minutes until it will be ready. By the time this dish cooked, potato also will turn a little bit brownish, blackened potatoes, and it will acquire that baked taste, and that's what is so special about this dish. Let's wait for another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll check on it. Let's go to our oven and see what we have out there. What we have out there, it's our roast. It's our pot roast, or жаркое. And now this is a perfect color. This is a perfect everything. This is totally perfect way how this dish should come out. So this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect dish. This is perfect dish for us to savor. This is your baked flavor going to fill your mouth with delicious flavor, and really kind of you will enjoy every bite of it. Let's serve a bowl of this жаркое, of this roast, for ourselves. Wow, look at this. This is our Zharkoe. This is our pot roast. And this is wonderful, delicious meal that is going to be centerpiece of your festive table. It's perfect for Christmas dinner. It's perfect when you invite your friends. I personally cook it for almost every occasion, for birthdays, for holidays, for everything. This is my main course and I don't get tired of cooking it, serving it. So enjoy this food, enjoy this meal. Happy holidays to you. We are in the holiday season right now. I'm going to see you very, very soon. And thank you for being with me in my kitchen, in the kitchen with Lillian and on Pepas, of course. Wishing you a wonderful, wonderful time. And we will see you very, very soon.